Hi, I'm Justin Malcolm with FatAcorn Outdoors, and we're back here today, and we're going to check out the rack trap. We've let it sit for 3 to 4 weeks, and unfortunately, we didn't catch anything on camera. We had a video camera and an actual setup camera, just taking pictures. There's been no deer movement at all the last 3 weeks here in this area, and the information we went off is prior to shotgun season, when a bunch of deer were traveling in and out of here. But since shotgun and muzzleloader have scattered the deer and they've grouped up, they're running in different places, and their whole routine and the travel areas that they go has completely changed. So we just had fresh snow about 48 hours ago. So we're going to go around and see if we can find fresh footprints and tracks and see where the heaviest traffic area is, and we're going to set up this right next to that, and we're going to reset it up and put fresh feed out and a fresh salt lick, and we're going to see what we have. We're going to let it set out for another 3 to 4 weeks in February, and because their racks are still falling off. It's only the end of January, and we're going to go reset up, and let's go over there. So we went looking for different areas where there's been a lot of tracks. Like I said, the last 48 hours there's been a lot of snow in that area. So with being fresh snow, we can see fresh tracks. And literally there's been about 20, maybe 30 deer walking up and down it. It might be the same deer, it might be different deer, but there's been a lot of traffic. They're not going in the woods, they're just running up and down the edges. And we happen to come over here, and this whole tree is scraped up and down. It might be hard to see on the camera, but there's been a buck scraping, and there's 3 different places right here around the scrape that he's been digging with his nose, trying to get food, acorns, corn, because right now we're on an edge of a cornfield. And he's been digging down in here, and about 10 yards off of this scrape and these holes, we put our rack trap. And what we're going to try to do is this time, instead of using a salt lick block, what we tried to do is I used a liquid salt block where you dig a hole and you pour the gallon of liquid in the hole, and it forms with the soil to create a salt lick. I also dumped some on the base of the tree. Now I'm hoping with that the squirrels won't eat and the deer will be more inclined to lick on the tree and try to reach deeper. We also used another acorn blend with apple seeds in it, and we put the bulk of it there, and we also sprinkled some out in front of it. So as the deer walk by, they'll get that scent and they'll start eating, but to be able to eat the bulk of it, they have to go in the center. And I know with us being out here, we created some scent and walking around and setting this up. So I'm trying to make this so the deer will be inclined to walk in here, and as they walk on the edge of the woods, they're gonna sniff this and they'll start eating out here. But then to get to the bulk of the feed, they have to come in the via the rack trap. So we have 2 more cameras set up. We have a motion camera, a video camera that'll be set up on the rack trap, and we also have one about 20 yards down that will just be taking pictures. And we're gonna leave it out here for another month, and it just seems a lot more promising where we set it up this time. And so hopefully when we come back in about a month, we're gonna have something in here, at least pictures of deer reaching in here. And this whole thing you're not gonna get it all in one shot. It's like hunting. You know, you're gonna go out, you may not have any luck, but you always need to think of where the deer are moving, what they're eating, how they're traveling, and reset up and try again. Just, don't give up your first time. It's hunting.